You walk into a room, lock eyes with one lonely sock on the floor, and for half a second your whole brain just goes, "Why have we arrived at sock?" Welcome back to Tidbits. That tiny blank moment may not be you being flaky. It may be the doorway acting like a curtain drop while a very tired little stage manager in your brain flips a clipboard from scene kitchen to scene hallway and accidentally files your mission with the old set. And yes, this is real enough that scientists have actually poked at it, which is comforting because otherwise, "the doorway ate my thought" sounds like something you say after losing your keys for the third time before noon. In doorway effect studies, people are asked to carry or remember objects while moving through rooms, or even while imagining moving through rooms. Then their memory gets checked after they cross a doorway, compared with after they travel the same distance without crossing one. The doorway group tends to forget more. Same walking, same general effort, different boundary. A doorway is not just a hole in a wall. To your brain, it can be a tiny reset button. So if the doorway is the reset, what exactly is getting reset? Mostly the little scratch pad called working memory. I like to picture it as the stage manager's clipboard, and tragically, it is not a luxury clipboard. It holds only a few active chunks at once, often around 3 or 4 meaningful bits. Grab scissors. Answer text. Don't burn toast. Where did I put my water? All of those are elbowing each other on the same tiny page. Then you step through the doorway, the clipboard gets a bold new heading, bedroom scene, and the old note, "Get charger," gets bumped under the fold like a receipt in a coat pocket. But the note usually is not deleted. That is the sneaky part. It is more like the note lost the scenery that was helping it stay awake. Back in the kitchen, the mug by the sink, the counter light, the half-open drawer, the smell of coffee, even the angle of your hand reaching for the cabinet, all of those little props were quietly attached to the mission. Then the set changes. Now you have laundry, a bed, a suspicious pile of cables, and one sock giving you judgmental eye contact. The stage manager looks around the bedroom set and says, very professionally, "I do not see the kitchen prop list anywhere." The weirdest part is that your brain may be doing this on purpose, because splitting life into scenes usually helps. Researchers call these shifts event boundaries, little moments where your brain decides one mini episode has ended and another one has begun. That is useful. It helps separate making lunch from leaving for work, or cleaning the counter from finding your shoes under the couch for reasons no one can defend. The glitch happens during the handoff. A tiny errand gets misfiled. So forgetting at a doorway is not proof your operating system is broken. It is more like the filing cabinet got a little too enthusiastic with the labels. And once you know it is a scene change problem, the fix becomes less "try harder, human" and more "reload the old set." If you can, walk back to the original room and look at the same counter, sink, desk, drawer, or doorway. Let the old cues come back online. If walking back would be ridiculous, like you are already at the store, emotionally committed to the wrong aisle, mentally replay the last 10 seconds. What were you holding? What were you looking at? What sentence was halfway through your head? You are not summoning a lost memory from the void, you are putting the furniture back around it. That is why the missing thought sometimes pops back the second you return to the kitchen. Not magic, not a dramatic repair job. The original cues came back, and the tiny stage manager finally found the prop list under previous scene. Scissors, charger, envelope. Oh, right. Doorways are tiny curtain drops, and sometimes your brain leaves the script on the last set. Ideally, the stage manager learns from this and tapes a note directly to the doorway. "Bring charger," underlined twice, maybe with a tiny orange arrow. So if your brain abandons the plot somewhere between the kitchen and the hallway, give the old set a second to load. That ordinary little glitch is one more clue that your mind is editing daily life into scenes as you move through it. If there is another everyday brain or body weirdness you want explained in the margins next, send it my way. The sock can wait. As always, stay curious.